We're now joined by 197-pound finalist Brett Pfarr of Minnesota. We'll start with an opening statement from Brett and then questions, please.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very surreal moment. I mean, this is something, one of my biggest goals have been since I came to the University of Minnesota, is to be a national champion. And this obviously was a step in the right direction. Got one more big match tomorrow, but regardless of what happens, I know I'm going to hang my hat knowing that I did everything I could with my time here at the University of Minnesota.
Questions, please.
Brett, how much have you looked back on that last match from the scuffle last time you faced Jaden?
You know, I was always training this whole season to make myself a better wrestler, and yeah, I mean, the elephant in the room has always been Jaden Cox this year, but really it's been about me progressing as a wrestler and as a person and make myself as good and well-rounded as possible. So no matter who I face, whether it be Jaden or a guy like Kollin Moore, they came out of the woodwork. I mean, you got to be ready for all of them. So it was just that kind of mentality this whole season.
Brett, this could have been a year of turmoil for Minnesota considering all the changes. You talk about how you guys ended up with 2 finalists. Talk about what your current coaches have done and looking back at Jay Robinson. Talk about that.
J-Rob's one of my favorite people in this world. I consider him, he was a great coach, but in reality, he was a great friend of mine. And he's still a friend of mine. I see him quite a bit, and I cannot thank him enough for what he did for this program. It was 30 years. He did a lot of great stuff. And Brandon Eggum, Luke Bucker, Dustin Schlater, and Zach Sanders, they fill that void of Jay, and they're doing a great job. And we're always going in the right direction. That same Minnesota mentality and lifestyle that we've always had is just going forward.
Is Jay here?
I do not know, actually. I haven't reached out to him the past week, but if he's not here in person, I know he's definitely here in spirit.
So Brett, this match, a lot of points, You guys are big guys, you're moving, you're shooting. Talk about how it ended up that you were able to get it when you needed it.
I was saying this after my last match. I had a little interview, and I just said, they asked me what you guys should expect tonight, and I just told you it's going to be a high-scoring match. Kollin and I, we're almost carbon copies of each other. It's kind of scary, actually. I mean, he's got great offense, and so do I, and we both scramble really well, so I knew that was going to be it. But, looking back at my Big Ten final, I was relying too much on my scrambling and putting myself in bad positions, and this time it was all about squaring my hips, staying strong, and then taking the points when they're there and not pushing the envelope too far.
Anything else for Brett Pfarr? We'll let him get going. Thank you all.